I'm so over the Australian Uni experience. Between the teaching, assessment, and social life, it just sucks. We were always shown in the movies that going to uni or college was the most fun experience of our lives. Partying, having fun, barely passing, finding connection with friends, and even finding your wife. Just living a chill life overall. But I think that perception is a relic of the past. I can only speak from my experience so far at an Australian university that it is so dead. You go to tutorials just to listen to someone that you can barely understand half the time. Like, I reckon over 50% of the tutors that I have had, English wasn't their first language. And look, I get it. These people are smart. They know their content back to front. That's not the issue. The issue is I'm sitting there for an hour trying to reverse engineer what they just said instead of actually learning the material. I mean, how have we gotten to this point? I'm paying for these classes. I'm going into debt for these classes and I'm banking on using them to get a high paying job to pay them off. And I can't even learn what I'm paying for. It's not even like I can just go home and watch a YouTube video instead, because half the assessments are built around what happens in that room. Case studies discussed in the tutorial, participation marks, class quizzes, it's all drip fed marks. So you're stuck. You either sit there and struggle through it, or you skip it and fall behind. And either way, you're the one who loses out. Then we have the other students in the tutorials. Again, it feels like half of them don't even speak English, and if they do, you can only make out half of what they're saying. Then, the other people that are fluent look at you funny when you try and strike up a conversation. I mean, you have to win the jackpot to get a good group. I'm not gonna lie, I had one of the best groups for a first year assignment. We had to make a music parody video about the course content, and we had so much fun. But after we finished the assignment and the subject, none of them wanted to hang out. It was completely transactional. It's like this: we're in this class together for an hour or two a week. I need you to help me with the work, and I can try and help you with it. Once we have finished the work, I don't want to see you, talk to you, or even sense you in my presence. One of the guys from that group reached out on Insta. My naive ass thought he wanted to catch up and hang. Nah, he wanted me to be in this group for this competition so that I could do the modeling work. Transaction. And it wasn't even a one off either. Another girl from a different subject added me on LinkedIn out of nowhere. I thought maybe she just wanted to keep in touch. Turns out she was reaching out to basically everyone that was in the class because she was applying for some society exec position and wanted the numbers to look good. It feels like the entire social experience at uni is professional networking. What can I get out of you? And if you want something out of me, you're getting the bare minimum. I mean, I'm lucky that I have friends from high school that I still hang out with that happen to be at my uni. It really helps. It seems like it's the only way to have a social life at Australian unis. But it's sad because I've met people that genuinely had no friends at uni from high school, and they came in thinking they were going to build a nice little social life. And those guys are completely cooked. They're playing uni offline on single player. Let's not forget the assessment structure as well. Group assignments. What the hell? This past semester, I had three complete duds in one of my groups. Oh yeah, bro, Claude said. Like, mate, I don't care what Claude says. What do you think? I swear, I'm the type of person in these groups that organizes everything. It's like that meme of the one guy opening the automated train doors. I'm trying to bend over backwards to coordinate everything and make it all run smoothly, setting up meetings, helping with assigning the tasks so that everyone is happy. For what gain? I set up an online meeting one night for this assignment and only one guy shows. The other two messaged me half an hour later, like, oh, sorry, bro, I was out at dinner with my mates. Yeah, sweet. You didn't know about this meeting and agree to it like 4 days ago. Nah. Then this guy pulls, oh no, you have it all under control. I think you can do the coding because you're cracked at that. Right, I'll just organize everything and do the work worth 60% of the assignment grade. Thanks, bro. And it's not even a one semester problem, it's every semester. A new group, same story. You'd think the odds would even out eventually and you'd land a solid group more often, but nah. I had one guy where a guy legitimately submitted his section 4 minutes before the deadline with zero warning. That was cutting so close after I'd been asking for a draft for 2 weeks. When you bring it up afterwards, everyone gets awkward and defensive, like you're the unreasonable one for expecting people to do what they signed up for. Like you're paying for this. Do you not want to do the work and get out and go and get a job and do more work? Kind of how what you're getting yourself into. So you just eat it and move on because kicking up a fuss to a lecturer who doesn't want to deal with group conflict either achieves nothing. The whole thing is a humiliation ritual. Like, aren't we just delaying unemployment? And at this rate, AI slop is taking all the entry level jobs that we're applying for anyway. The jobs that used to exist specifically to train up graduates, the junior analyst roles, the grad programs, feel like they're shrinking every year while the number of us graduating stays the same or goes up. So you're doing more work for a diluted qualification, competing for fewer spots on the other side. It really doesn't feel like it's in our favor anymore. For me, the cherry on top is how my uni is advocating strongly against the use of AI. It's like back in the 90s, if you went to uni and they banned computers, then you wouldn't have the key employable skill at the time. Meanwhile, the same unis are quietly using AI tools themselves for marketing and admin. They just don't want us using it because it makes it harder for them to tell whether you've actually learned anything with their current assessment style. Instead of updating how they assess us, they just ban the tool and hope that the problem goes away. I mean, we just have to make the best out of this, honestly. I'm optimistic in the long run, but this rut that we're in whilst we're at uni is pretty crushing. Anyhow, let me know what you think down below and drop a sub if you like what I'm putting out.